All right, Love and Light Soul Group. Come on in, Love and Light. I love you. I had to learn how to love you though, Soul Group, but I love you. It's Focus Guy, and I wanted to make a big announcement, and I wanted to reach out my hand and touch someone out there and actually help you to see the conscious place point where I'm sitting right now. Now, let me tell you what's been going on with me, and you'll know how I got here. I began to wake up inside of what you were told, you and I was told was just a dream, okay? When I was a little child, okay? And I've never lost that innate ability. So I've had the pleasure, okay, you can say that now because, consciousness now is like, man, it's popping, right? It's mainstream and it's a beautiful thing, but I've been living in two worlds since I was a young child. And I think the hardest thing for me, having that innate ability to slide in and out of my non-physical bodies and my non-physical realities to come here, whatever you want to call it here, okay, the beautiful earth, I had a hard time balancing. Okay, either I was too non-physical or I was too root chakrous, okay, survival mode, overdoing it in earth, okay? So I say that to say that it's very hard for me to get on mainstream social media and join a lot of platforms because the things that I say, they come from my experiences, not like my research. And for some reason, I've blown through about 3 YouTube channels, which have been shut down. No reason I can't get support. Certain things that I talk about that either the bots or whoever runs the programs over there, they're not fucking with my vibe. 3 Facebook accounts, 15,000 friends, almost 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I say that to say this. I got off the internet for a while and I have so much to share, and there's so many of you in our soul group. We're so scattered now and we can't say what we need to say to our soul group to continue this organic ascension program, okay, that we're on. It's an organic ascension program that we were promised by, I'll just say, the intelligent, infinite first creator, the source light, our mother, our father, whatever you want to call it. I'll vibe with you. And then you got this AI thing that's going on. And we have been invaded by AI, a very conscious entity that does not reside in a carbon-based body. Okay, like us, the Homo sapiens, who we're right on the brink of going to the next level. We just got to get through these times. Okay, so I say that to say what you're looking at on the screen is something that I brought back from the non-physical realms. Is something needed to help us all, okay, get our messages out and build our conscious tribes, helping one another. Okay, we cannot do this divided. It cannot be, 2 million, conscious channels all scattered fighting over nickels and dimes where, the people or the beings or the agendas that are not on our favor have all the land and milk and honey. So I had this idea of the conscious depot, just like the Home Depot. It's a site that we, the soul group, who are experiencing all of these different changes and frequencies and vibrations, we all have stories, we all have situations, but we can't say what we want to say on there. Shh. So we'll just build our own. Shh. Okay? So this will be a platform, and this is just a starter. This just came out of my brain. I built it. I bought the technology, the programs. I paid for it. It's all done. It's on a domain which I am getting a I forgot the name of that domain. I was just talking a blockchain domain. So we'll really have that freedom. And this will be a space, our own community that we're going to build collectively. And let me just show you. I know it looks a little weird, but I'm telling you, what you're looking at is probably 5 years from now. If you want to make it on this new Web 0.3 that's coming, okay, then you're going to have to build tribes because they're going to alleviate the way we're on social media right now. It's going to be so bad that you won't be able to say anything that's not congruent with a narrative. And if you're in a soul group, your soul group has a narrative that needs to be expressed. And we're going to do it. I'm going to do it with a lot of you at the Conscious Depot. Okay. Now the Conscious Depot will be a depot of information for ascension. Okay. A lot of you have different, I don't like to call them gifts, abilities that need to be expressed. And I need you to express them here. And this is the way we're going to do it. So over here, when you come to the consciousdepot.com, you're going to land on this page. And I'm just going to go through this. This is the idea. It's not live yet, but I just want to spin this. And I'm going to ask you guys that feel this vibe to email me at FocuskED, FOUCKED 313@gmail.com. And I'll put a link in the description box. So we are a tribe of like-minded souls using our natural gifts and abilities to raise the level of consciousness one soul at a time. Join this new organic way to build communities on a point or post for point. I'm sorry, I'm popping. A post for point system that's built into the software. Okay. This way, nobody pays anything, but we're all going to gain. Stay with me. Okay. All you have to do is just share your passions and your admirations, what you're already doing on YouTube, but you know you're not really saying what you want to say. Okay, you can post it here. You'll get points from the software here. And as you can see over here, when you reach the 100 points, okay, we're going to take your specific product or service and we're going to put it in the Conscious Depot marketplace, which I'm going to be showing you in a minute. Okay. So you're posting. It's like we're all in like this spiritual boot camp, right? We're all working together. It's our program. It's just on my domain because it was my idea. Okay. But I'm a fair guy, at least fair. Okay. I'm not going to charge anybody to do this. We're going to all do it and earn points. Okay. So when you get to 100 points, you're going to go into the Conscious Depot marketplace, which we're going to be driving hundreds of thousands of visitors to this site by shorts, okay, and TikToks, okay. We're going to really pump the money into the TikToks, okay, by short videos introducing this concept, okay. So there will be thousands of eyeballs coming to the Conscious Depot where you and me, because I can't do it by myself, I'll get boring. I need your story. We need to hear what you've been going through. We need to hear what's going on in your universe so we can start comparing energies and frequencies, and it'll help us all become congruent and find the real vibe, not the narrative that they're pushing on that bull. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is all going to take place on this first group right here at the top. You can see it's called Conscious Chatter. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, and the Conscious Chatter is going to be where we're all going to get together on the Home Depot platform and post content, everyday life stuff. You don't have to cap. You don't have to try to be something that you're not. This is where we're going to do a live internet show where you can call in, or we might do it on Zoom. I'm open for you and you and you and yours and his and her ideas. Okay, I just built the platform. I pulled it out of my mind. You guys can come together with me and really bring it together. Okay, so listen, we just stepped on what they were already doing, what they've been charging us to do, what they've been monetizing us to do, what they've been getting all of our data and putting ads all in front. We can't say anything and an ad will pop up. We're trying to meditate on some content and an ad will pop up. It's just right. We just took the same platform. We'll be able to come in here. Okay, I'll show you. We'll be able to log in. I'm going to leave the group and come back in. So you'll hit Conscious Chatter, which will be the landing page, which will be the Conscious Chatter web show where anybody can call in. There's no off-limit topics. I only ask that you don't violate the free will of other beings. I'm real big on free will because I don't see the world like you, and I know a lot of you don't see the world like me. So let's agree to disagree sometimes and still connect and vibe, okay? Your favorite ice cream might be chocolate. I like strawberry, so let's find the vibe, okay? So, of course, I lost my train of thought. So the Conscious Chatter is where we'll all meet up and we'll talk about conscious topics. Anything, the sky's the limit. And I was going to tell you about free will. Okay, I got it back. Free will is just don't violate people's beliefs. You are what you believe. Everything that's gotten you to this point is based off of your belief. So if you find yourself at a conscious place point with a lot of different souls, I'm used to this. So I've become transparent to people's energy and I just sit in the energy with them. Might not be for me, but I've got, I won't say skillful enough, but I use these abilities that I have every day. It's a part of me. I can't help but be aware, So I've learned how to go and meet people where they are. Okay, they might not be able to come where I am, but I can come to just about wherever someone is, if needed be. Now I might not stay there, but I can at least get there just in case they see or feel something in my vibe that could be useful to help them build and strengthen and make their awareness more vivid. Okay, so that's going to be done here in Conscious Chatter. We can do everything. Okay, so you got to join the group. All right, when you come in, you join the group. And on this platform, we can do everything basically that they can do on other platforms. You can write, you can do photos, you can do audio, you can do video, you can tag members. Okay, we got the emojis. We weren't trying to be Facebook. Listen, this was off my budget. I'm a thousandaire. I'm not a billionaire. I'm not trying to compete with Zuckerberg, but I want us all to have a backup platform just in case we get kicked off the mainstreams. Okay, so we can, and you can see some examples, the great, this is the wrong place, sorry, no offense, I just have a weird sense of humor. I grew up on Jesus, had no problem with Jesus. I just know he ain't the only way no more. Okay, so yeah, just a regular place. You'll have a profile like you can see me here, Focus Guy, that's me. And we can get in here, we can talk, we can chat, but the main objective is to post our abilities. We want a place where people can come from all walks, from old souls to new souls, and we don't want the cap, the limit. If it's not for you, this is why over here we got different channels. This is just a start. So Conscious Chatter is where everybody's gonna be landed from all of the public other platforms. We'll be driving all of that traffic. Got a little mic problem. Okay. Chest. Yeah, we'll be driving all of that traffic to land on the Conscious Depot. And let me just stay on Conscious Depot for a minute. So it's going to show you up here in the members tab. All right. And this is just a test account. So you'll see all of the members. You'll see all of the points that they accumulated. And there'll be like it's kind of like, I don't want to say a leaderboard, but you'll see the person who's sharing, commenting, and doing a lot. And you can see the point system over here. So everybody will have their own unique URL. that they can share on their other social media sites, because we're going to be building this literally together. No cap. This is together. And so when you share this link, you're going to get points when people come in through your link. Now, if you remember, and I got to go back here. I know I'm jumping. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just so excited about this. So when you get to 100 points, we're going to put you in the marketplace, and I'm going to show you what that's going to be. It's going to be it'll be an ad that you would probably have to pay $600 or $700 a month, depending on what ad you put it on, which platform you put it on. It'll be on the Conscious Depot for free because you did your part by sharing your expertise. Okay? Now, when you get to the first member that gets to 500 points, okay, and I'm going to keep doing this, all right, will win a custom branded platform just like this one. Yours just won't say the Conscious Depot. It'll be whatever is in your spirit, whatever your soul purpose is. You'll have your own tribal platform that you'll know how to run it, because you're going to be running it with us. And like, we're all in this like little boot camp. We're posting, we're commenting, we're helping each other. We're building relationships. We're networking, and we are not silenced. It'll all be organic. Okay. So this is how we can all come together, market our products just from doing what we're doing anyway. But we're building something together. And I'm telling you, when we do this together and we build this platform and we get 2, 3, 4, 500 people on this platform, we'll take our planet back. Do you hear me? We'll take our planet back. Okay? We'll take our planet back. We'll raise the vibes. No one's going to give it to us. So we got to start our own shit. We got to create our own stuff, and we have to do it together. All right. I'm not knocking the way anybody else is doing it, but up until now, look how far we got scattered or in little groups. Let's build the Conscious Depot, and let's branch out from there. Let's help each other build and get what we want. But the most important thing, let's continue the organic soul ascension. Okay? I won't violate anybody's free will, but there's two kinds. Just in case you didn't know this, there's two kind of ascensions going on. Either way, you're ascending. Okay? Because the illusion of time and space right here is falling apart, and everybody can see it. Okay? We got people checking in every day. All right? Because what you've been told about death is a lie. But that's a whole nother thing. Right? You got ascending with AI. That's just doing a joint venture with AI. You can type this shit up online, and they're not even hiding it anymore. Okay? And depending on what you've allowed to go into your body, a lot of people are already set up for it. No judgment. It's my temple, and I only put in my temple what my spirit agrees with. And my spirit just didn't agree with what was going on. And we all know what that is, right? Because this is on YouTube, I'm talking on Coles. But when I get on the Conscious Depot, we're going to be having these deep conversations about what's really going on, okay? And what we each need to do collectively using our My ability is I have the abilities to wake up, and what you were told was a dream. And I have connected with 6th and 7th and 8th density rainbow light orbs. And I have received guardianship. I don't know how long I'm going to have it, but you can see it on the Conscious Depot, what I'm doing. I've been given the ability. I've been taught for years by these rainbow light orbs how to harvest organic rainbow source light and store that source light in quartz crystals. And what this energy has done for me, it has realigned and balanced all of my chakras, all of my energy bodies, and it's given me, I'm 52 years old. It gave me like 20 years back. Now, because we're on the internet, I can't say all of the benefits of this rainbow source light, but I'm telling you, if you thought DMT was strong, wait until you feel the organic rainbow light, baby, okay? All right, so I know I'm rambling. So we're in Conscious Chatter. So we're going to go back in Conscious Chatter Just going to give you a little tour. You saw where all of the members are going to be here. We'll have moderators. We'll have people to help run the site because, you know, when the traffic comes in, people going to be people, right? I don't even have to go into that. We're going to need moderators. We're going to have people that can delete and erase and approve things like that. But over here, this is the channel section. It's a very simple platform, but it's going to be very, very resourceful for those of you who make it through the program and get to have your own and run your own, just like I'm going to be running this one. Okay. So this particular section here will be the Conscious Depot Marketplace. All right. And when I click on this, you'll see a little example that I put here. Your product and service will go here. Okay. And it'll just be a line of them going down. It'll have your logo, what you're doing. And when you click on this URL, it's linking you to the Conscious Depot. Okay. Because you put in a lot of information, time, your abilities to help build it. You'll have a direct link. Now just imagine when we do this together, because I already see it. When we build this to 1 million people and your site, can anybody see this? You're coming in like they would, you know, in the real world. You're going to be a founding member. I just need $10,000. You don't need that shit here. We just need you and your abilities. And for you just be who you are, okay? You ain't got a cap here. Just be who you are. If you're vibing, we'll feel the vibe. We're going to connect with. That's how it goes. It's all energy. Okay. So when you reach 100 on the point system, we're going to throw your product right in the marketplace. I don't care if we got 5,000 in the marketplace. It's the Conscious Depot. It's enough room for everybody. Is everybody with me? Okay. So that's the channel. So when we go back, and those products and services will always be on top. Okay. For those of you who are helping build this, it'll always be on top. The first thing they're going to see when they go to channels is the Conscious Depot Marketplace, because that's the way for you to profit with your own product and service from helping us build this. All right. We at least owe you that. Right. Now imagine if Facebook did that or YouTube did that or any of the other platforms. This is the Conscious Depot. All right. So up under that will be Cosmic News. Those of you who are writers and you have great stories and content that you cannot put on other sites, it's all going to be tagged to you. I'm sorry. I don't need the credit. Excuse the phone because I'm not going to get up. I don't need the credit. We're all in this together. I've seen this in the non-physical realms. I've seen what the Conscious Depot is going to already do if we come together. Nobody can do what I saw in the non-physical plane and brought back here by themselves. It hasn't been done in the spiritual community, okay? We've all been for self, okay? And we got to really, in these times, what we're up against with the AI invasion and the bots that are all on the other sites, you're being forced to follow the narratives. We have to create the narrative, Soul Group. Okay, so this will be the Cosmic News. Okay, it's a blog, basically. All right, I apologize for the phone, but I'm not stopping. One more ring. All right, cool. So this will be like the blog, Conscious News. So you writers, you'll be sending the information and you'll get credit for it. Okay, focusguy313@gmail.com. All right. Now, just so you guys can see, these are assets. These are products of mine. And these are examples. I'm going to change the way that I do this. I just had to build a demo site to show you to make this video. But a lot of things will change here. OK, and this is how your products and services will look in the marketplace. So, for example, one of my products here is called a non-physical real estate. It's the Light Body Activation Program. It's the only product I've had on my conscious journey because it's the only, I feel like, expertise ability that I have besides the rainbow source light activation. Okay. So this is how it'll look. You'll have a product here in the marketplace. And when people click on it, The sales funnel days are over, okay? Now, why can they just click one button and grab your product? Because they're going to be used to you in the conscious chatter. Is this making sense to anybody? You do sales funnels, anytime you go through a sales funnel, you get to the end and you don't really know if you want to buy a product. The reason why this is not going to fail, it won't fail, trust me, because they're going to be used to seeing you in conscious chatter, okay? And you can basically say my product is in the marketplace, and they're going to go to the marketplace, see you, and they're going to buy it with the push of a button. Another example here, I have one called the Cosmic Orgasm. I'm a deep brother, and I'm into the sacred energy of love making with the divine femme without spilling the seed. So I have a lot of things that I really can't share on their platforms that I'll be sharing here, but you can see with one click, same thing. It's a $17 product. I could have easily sold this for $4.97, but those days are, for me at least, okay? I'm about sharing now. I've made enough money on this plane and I had to realize that the money doesn't make the person. It's the person that makes the money. But one click of a button, as you guys can see, everything is running. It's up. I'm connected to Stripe, PayPal. We have a lot of different payment processors, okay? So you can see how you'll be paid, okay? None of your things. It'll be your links, your accounts. You'll just be submitting it here for the sake of helping us build. Now, that's conscious chatter. That's what everybody will meet. One other thing I forgot, and I'm going to move on because this is already long enough. But I'm excited for this. The events tab, very important. This is just a demo, but the events, if you got something going on, when we start building this, you'll be able to put your events in the events section. It's all going to be based on the points. So all you have to do is do what you do for free on the other platforms, right? And you're going to build. It's going to build, okay? And we will not be shadow banned. Because I'm going to get a blockchain domain, we'll be able to say whatever we want to say. And my sites are ready for Web 0.3. Okay, I told you I brought this from the non-physical realm, so I'm already aware of what's going on. Okay, so all of the live events will be here. Very simple. It's a simple setup. This will be the new way. Tribes. We need tribes to compete in these times, or people will cancel you. They can't cancel your tribe. You build with a soul group or a tribe, you're going to survive. Okay, we're going to survive together collectively. We'll make sure of that. Okay, so that's the first tab, Conscious Chatter. These are just some groups that I set up to get it rolling out. I'm sure if you want other groups here, if you're going to be really running with us and building in this, because I'm going to be pushing this concept that I'm using. So make sure you get in on this early before it gets saturated. You know how it goes. I'm a fair guy, you know. But, you know, I don't know. You'll feel the vibe. I'll feel your vibe. You'll feel my vibe. And you'll know if you want to run a race with us with this, okay? But light language is another fluent ability that I have. So we're going to have a light language group because light language is the fastest way from anybody that's crossing over, or it's the easiest thing to pick up on when you just let go, when you do some good breathing, when you get centered and come into the moment. Anyone is basic can tap into this. So all of you light language, beautiful souls out there, I need you. Can't do it by myself. I would love to have you and share this group with you and make you moderators in this group and let you run the light language group. Is this making sense, right? I can't do it all. I don't want to do it all. Collectively, we'll take over together. We'll take our space. We'll create our space together. This is the new way, I'm telling you. All right? Same with sound healing. Another passion of mine. I won't say that I'm a master. I do have some sound healing ability. So I'm starting every, you see, I got my little content here. You can put your links. All of your links can go, right, in your, while you're posting, okay? But now your products will be in the channel section, okay? While we're building, we're not going to let it get spammy. We're going to, you know, coming out of the gate, it might be a little, but once we get rolling and we find our space, we're going to really tighten these groups up, okay? Because we want to run programs. We don't want the wild, wild west over. Y'all know what I'm saying, right? You know how people are, right? We got to kind of find some balance, all right? So all of you sound healers, same thing, same setup. You're going to have your members in your group here. You're going to have separate channels in each group. I got to stop this phone because it'll drive me crazy. Hold on, I'm sorry. Forgive me. That phone, I don't see how you guys carry cell phones around with you all day and people just bugging you. Okay, so we were talking about sound healing. You have your members, you have your channels. So those of you who have sound healing products, your products can go in this group and the Conscious Chatter group. Does this make sense? When you hit your points, okay? When you hit your 100, you can throw your product in the channels, your events, everything. Okay, hit your 100 points. Excuse me. You can do anything you want here as long as you're building. We're a tribe. This will be the new way, but it starts in on this round first. We got to reach them and teach them the new way instead of I'm charging you this, you charging him that. We build the shit together. Okay? So that's sound healing. Now you see, rainbow light activation. This is something that from my experiences now, right? I only have my experiences. I don't know shit. I only try to explain what I'm experiencing. And this is what was just basically dropped into my lap. I'll tell you real fast. About 3 years ago, I started seeing rainbows in my dreams everywhere, little rainbow orbs. And they just brought me so much, what's the word? They just grabbed my awareness. I just really became aware of them and I really just started focusing on them. They just, it's something, that innate ability that they had that I was the one. Maybe this is something that I haven't become fully aware of, but I was supposed to get in contact with these rainbow orbs because they're everywhere here and they come out at certain times. My animals love them. Everybody sees rainbow orbs when they come into my home. So in one of the dreams, I became lucid in the dream and they taught me how to connect to what I like to call organic rainbow source light, which represent the 7 densities that we consciously or unconsciously reside in, okay? Each color, can you believe this? Can you believe this? Whenever you're doing something, put this on vibrate. I'm sorry. It represents the 7 densities that we call life and also the 7 major energy centers. These rainbow light orbs showed me how to balance from the root to the crown and how to make it organically to the heart space where everything will be revealed in the heart. It's like an unveiling. It's very emotional and it can be very challenging. But listen, soul group, listen, please. It's very necessary to alleviate a lot of things that you have no idea that are attached to you. And I've been taught, I've been trained, I've mastered the ability to harness source light. And you'll be able to see in some of my quartz crystals that that's a fully organic activated rainbow light quartz crystal. And I'm gonna have videos of me, as you can see here, activating these crystals. We simply go down the chakras to the throat and using this organic rainbow light, which has activated every energy center on my being and has brought me the level of awareness that I defy the understanding of a lot of beings now. And that's another reason why I had to create a space where like-minded people that understand me I'm introverted to this world, but I have a lot of experiences that I want to share. Okay. And so that's why I'm creating this, and I'm inviting you. I'm inviting you with love and understanding the need and the extreme illusion of time limits that we're in right now. There's a big transition coming, and soul group, we're gonna need each other. I'm not a doom and gloomer, but we're gonna need to be able to vibe at the highest level and be able to maintain that vibe while things are resetting. I like to call it non-physical real estate. You see, once you created your own non-physical real estate, a place for your light body to touch down on, if it ever had to leave the Homo sapiens sapiens suit expediently, because what we were sold or told about death is a lie. Okay, and we'll get deeper into that. That's how I lost my other channel, talking about non-physical real estate. So we'll get deeper into that. Okay, so we got the rainbow light activation. I'm gonna be looking for a lot of you as I break down and show how I'm using this new technology, that this is a world premiere. A lot of you have not even seen the way I use rainbow light. So it's gonna be a nice ride. Okay, meditation, one of my favorite tools. We got the meditation, and you see, I've been putting in the work. I already got some content up here. I put a guided meditation, one of them that I made in a non-physical real estate product. So, you guys can post snippets of your products that you're doing. It's a depot. It'll be a space where anybody can come learn something of value to raise the vibe of the Homo sapiens sapien. Not only the Homo sapiens sapiens, because the Homo sapiens sapien is going to phase out. We're going to become new beings. So this is going to catapult your ascension process organically. And I'll get deeper into what I mean by organically on the platform. Okay. So meditation, same thing, same setup, soul group. Okay. And you'll be able to post everything you know about meditation. If you do good guided meditations like myself, post them. We need it. I might listen to some of yours, because I get tired of my voice a lot sometimes. Yoga, same thing. If you're into yoga, this is where we can host all of our yoga events, yoga channels, yoga product. I'm going to need somebody to run the yoga part, yoga teachers, yoga live streams. Okay. We might down the line be able to throw yoga events. We have to start somewhere. And that's why we're here today. Okay. And another one of my favorites is crystals. The value of crystals. We have a crystal. These are groups. Each group will have different members. We're going to be building all of these, and the list might even go down. This is just where I started I put enough information together to make this video, to put the vibe out there. And if you feel this vibe and you feel like you were supposed to be a part of this in this time for your expertise, and you're willing to run your own community, because that's why I really need you to get here, put in your expertise, help build the Conscious Depot, and then branch off into your own community, and then have the ability and skills to run your own community. Because in 5 years, without a community, you will be canceled and silenced. The only way that you're going to make it on the Web3 platform is with a tribe, a community of like-minded souls who can focus on one belief, one passion at a time, collectively. And it's power in belief. Belief is the most important asset that we have right now, and we have to protect that with our will and our desire. So this is why I am here. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a world premiere. It's the Conscious Depot. For us, built by us, and nothing will stop us when we learn how to come from all over the galaxy. I'll just use that word. It's very common. We're from all over the galaxy, and we just need to come together, touch down, and help each other raise, so we can get to that next level. And it's on the non-physical 5D and higher planes from here. I'm Derek Dunlap, and I just really thank you for the time that you have here. I'm really excited about this. And like I say, this site is fully functional. I'll leave a link that you can go in the description box. You can get on there. Those of you who want to sign up early right now and communicate with me on the site, I'll create another group where we won't have to, mess with the groups that we're gonna start sending traffic to. And I just want to call you guys founding soul group members. I'll create something for those of you who jump on this with me from the beginning, because this is what I was called to do in these times. I've been offline for 6 years and I'm coming back. The only difference is we coming back with our own shit. That's the only way I agreed that I would ever come back online full time. I would have to be running something of transparency, something that's organic, something with other souls coming together, telling their story. We need your story. We need to feel your vulnerability. We need to feel something real. A lot of us has become introverted. We need each other. We complete each other. This will be, I'm telling you, this will be a platform where the divine feminine comes back with the divine masculine, and we merge as one, and we'll watch and feel and observe and become lucid to the Kundalini energy rising from the freedom we get from the rainbow light technology and all of your expertise and all of you beautiful light language speaking beings. The sound healers will be here. We'll have the meditations here. We'll have the yoga here. We'll have what crystals do this, what crystals. We'll have everything we need here. And I'll be here waiting for you. Thank you so much for your time. The link will be in the description box. My email will be in the description box. If you want to email me who you are, let me know that you want to be a founding launcher of the Conscious Depot, and we'll come together. Because I don't want to do all this by myself. What kind of life is that? I want the freedom to come see and throw Conscious Depot events and meet a lot of you, and everybody can do their share. That's how you build a tribe. Everybody does their share. We can have 100 channels on here with 100 different products it's enough pie for everybody to get a slice. We just have to learn and trust each other and do it together. That's it. And they won't be able to stop us. They are so far away from this concept that I'm bringing from the non-physical realms. The rainbow orbs gave it to me. And I'm giving it to you. And I'm reaching my hand out. Touch it. If you feel a vibe, touch it. Somebody just touched it. Thank you. Email me. Another soul just connected to my hand. I can feel you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you guys on the inside of the Conscious Depot. Peace and love.